Slamdown is sponsored by BODYSLAM and Jam, and WWE Smack Talks and Impact Fan Nation. Welcome to another episode of Slamdown Livestream. I really hate the shake-up. I think the shake-up has ruined Raw and SmackDown. Definitely been the two poorest shows of this week. And now I know I'm going to get hate for this, but sorry, but Impact Wrestling is outshining the WWE with booking and angles at the moment. Christ, I was bored to death with SmackDown. Now, I'm not used to and normally get excited watching a WWE show. At the moment, it's lackluster, it's boring, it's like, oh, okay. So they're doing this. Right, okay. And I've got no excitement. I have no excitement in what they're doing at the minute, and that's a problem. As a fan, you know, I know the WWE can do better. We've seen better. And I hope that it will get better, but at the minute it is awful. You know, the only thing that really I'm looking forward to at Backlash, there's only one match, and that's AJ Styles and Kevin Owens. That's it. Even though I don't like the Kevin Owens gimmick, as a wrestler, as an athlete, you know he will bring it, and you know AJ Styles will bring it, so it'll be a very good match to watch. But that's all the WWE is at the minute, is a few good matches here and now. And that hurts me to say that, but that's how I feel about the product at the minute. It's sad. It really is sad with the way the WWE has gone. Before the shake-up, I was always praising SmackDown. I was looking forward to every show on SmackDown. Now it's like, okay. You know, I think losing The Miz is hurting SmackDown the most. I think with SmackDown, there's a lacking in the tag team division. You know, because you've got American Alpha and the Usos, which are the two top teams, and there is no other team that you can fit in that realm. There's no one that's on that level. Yes, you got Breezango. They're a bit of a joke team, in my eyes. Whatever they're calling the Shining Stars now, yes, they look like a hard-hitting team, but they're not on that level. You know, to be honest, I'm going to be hopeful that DIY don't split and they bring DIY to SmackDown, because I think SmackDown needs it. I think there's a lot of things they could do with SmackDown to make SmackDown brilliant. You know, I think we need to see more of Shinsuke Nakamura. And they need to do more with Dolph Ziggler. Kevin Owens, they need to go back to Kevin Owens fight. Give him that, back to that attitude of, I'm the best fighter here, I'll fight anybody. Drop this whole American bloody crap. The face of America crap. It's annoying, agitating, and boring. Now, I respect Kevin Owens for working the gimmick, and, you know, but I don't think he should be in a suit. He shouldn't be, because he's not a suit guy. It's one of the issues that I've said frequently. The WWE misuse wrestlers, and they're doing it with Kevin Owens. They're misusing him. They did it with Dean Ambrose. You know, Dean Ambrose was going in hot, but they somehow managed to mess that up. The only way that I can see SmackDown saving is, like I said, either bring DIY or even try and get the club on SmackDown. You know, they need to do something like that. I really did actually think originally that the Cruiserweights would have jumped over to SmackDown, which would have probably been a lot better. Because then 205 Live would have made sense. Or they could have done something really clever and just extended SmackDown. Now, I know a lot of people are probably hesitant of extending it because look at what Raw is. But if you extended it slightly, let's say made it 2 hours and a half, and in that half part, you made it about the Cruiserweights, then it could have worked. But you can tell they're trying to make Raw the A brand. You can tell that. You know, if you look at the superstars that went up and who come down, you could see they were pushing Raw. SmackDown did get a few good ones, but it was more about Raw. And it's irritating. It really, really is irritating. It annoys the crap out of me. Because as fans, we deserve better. But let's dig into this show. We saw Kevin Owens hosting the highlight reel, which to me they should have done the other way. If they kept him as the badass, they could have had this as the Kevin Owens show. They could have made a whole little thing like Raw's got Miz TV, SmackDown's got the Kevin Owens show. You know, they could have made it like the highlight reel, but just on the screen it would have said the Kevin Owens show. It would have made more sense. You know, having I eliminated Chris Jericho, I'm taking over from Chris Jericho. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't buy into it. It just makes me think, they're doing this. And I shouldn't feel like that. It shouldn't, you know, a product shouldn't have, like, where I'm feeling like, God, not this. But that's how I feel with the WWE product at the moment. And it's annoying as hell. You know, the WWE have a brilliant roster. But they fuck it up. Straight, you know, they fuck it up. I really would love to know if they've changed booking around, because like I said, before the shake-up, SmackDown was doing brilliantly. Hell, SmackDown was chasing Raw. And in a lot of fans' eyes, and even mine, SmackDown was the best brand. And now, yeah, SmackDown has some amazing matches. I will get, well, not SmackDown. Raw has some amazing matches. But that's it. That's the problem. You know, if you're watching this and you disagree with me, comment about it. Tell me why you disagree. What's your opinion? You know, because this whole show is for the fans, by the fans. So, you know, please get involved with what I'm talking about. But I'm just holding hope that they bring Kevin Owens back to the old gimmick, the old Kevin Owens. I'm hoping he loses the US title. And hoping AJ Styles takes it off him. And then he can drop this Mr. America or the face of America or whatever crap it is. Because I'm sorry, it is crap. You know, I've never felt this disconnected from an organisation. Last time I felt like this, it must have been in the bad days of Impact Wrestling. Or the dark days of Impact Wrestling, whatever way you want to call it. But I know a lot of us, we still have hope. We still hold on to, no, they can fix this. No, they do. No, they haven't. They really haven't. But the Superstar Shake-Up is the culprit for so much damage. And like I said, I'm still going to hold that flag of hope. And I probably always will. But the whole start of the show, really, what were they thinking? Really? What the hell were they thinking? And a comment someone's just posted, and I kind of agree with this. It is like they are trying to sabotage SmackDown. Which I can see them doing that, to make sure Raw is not the #1 brand. But the Kevin Owens host of the highlight, I'm not even really want to talk about it. It was crap. Jinder Mahal against AJ Styles. Right, I've had a big problem with Jinder Mahal. I've said it ages now. My problem is he hasn't had a build-up. It's just been, we're going to India. We need an Indian champion. Let's do it on SmackDown. Jinder Mahal, who's going to be champion? That's the way it feels. And it feels like they're doing that just to get over with the Indian audience for when they go and do the Indian tour. Because plain and simple is, they're worried about Impact Wrestling because Impact Wrestling are doing Indian tour. So the WWE think, oh no, what? We're doing Indian tour. Stop fucking copying Impact Wrestling for fuck's sake. It's getting ridiculous. You copied Final Deletion. Now you're trying to go to areas that Impact Wrestling are going to. And then WWE Mark saying WWE did it first. No, you didn't. Impact Wrestling announced this months and months and months ago. Even before Jinder Mahal was on SmackDown, and even before WWE had any mention of the Indian tour, Impact was already doing it. Annoys the hell out of me. And I'm sorry, that Jinder Mahal finisher is just bollocks. You know, his finisher looks weak. And when he did it on Randy Orton, it was like, what? What? Same again with AJ Styles. Yeah. It's annoying me that he beat AJ Styles. We saw Breezango taking on the Colons, or whatever they're fucking called. It was an alright match. That's about it. I don't like the whole police stick. That annoys me. Everything annoys me at the minute. We did see the Usos come out and cut a good promo, and that was about it. We still haven't seen Rusev on SmackDown yet, and we haven't seen New Day yet. But, yeah. After that, we saw the contract signing by the 6-woman tag team match, which happened at Backlash. Right, so you're not defending the women's title. Right, okay. You're going back to stupid methods when we saw Team Bad and that other team, like Raw did many moons ago. Now SmackDown are doing a similar. Right, okay, fuck's sake. It's annoying me. But yeah, that ended up into a scuffle, leading into a match where Carmella was going to be taking on Naomi. Carmella defeated Naomi, interference and all that happened. We saw Randy Orton taking on Baron Corbin, but there's no reason why these are fighting. There was no really purpose this match. We know Baron Corbin's taking on Sami Zayn at Backlash. The Viper got the victory in this, and Orton looked good in this match compared to last week where they made him look weak. Well, that's my review. There's nothing else I can really say. All I can really say is it was a poor show. It was boring. It was unexciting. The crowd was getting bored. I was getting bored. WWE needs to step the game up, or Impact Wrestling will chase them. You know, with what they're doing at the minute, it's going to pull. Fans are going to turn off. Fans are going to look at companies like Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, New Japan. Fans will look for something else. I'm just hoping Backlash should be good because I'll be reviewing that Monday. But yeah. We'll be back on Sunday, 9 PM GMT with reviewing Impact Wrestling. It'll be me and Charlie reviewing the show and talking about Impact news. So I want to say a big thank you for everybody watching. I've been your host, actually, friend, and I'll see you again Sunday.